How much streams have I taken? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jesus. Oh, wait, I've got 12 written on my sheet. I have to get better at taking my notes.
Aren't you like the designated team note taker?
Not for this campaign. Although I have been taking notes, but I'm just not designated. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do be blasting though. Just get ready to roll. Is that a blue? And I remove a black. As good at shooting.
Oh, and I forgot to put back the models of the swoop. So here, you guys are basically bikes or whatever that were outside.
Oh yeah, from the guys.
Yeah. There's like 4.
Oh man, speeder bikes. What those are?
What? I wonder why I made those.
The bags.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna roll to shoot the guy.
Give me old shooter.
Ugh. Okay, 2 success and a triumph. Ah, amazing. Champ usually whiffs really hard in the first round of combat. Kuiper.
Took notes on ear candle stuff, Steve. Oh, wow.
We did do ear candling at the bachelorette party. It was a thing. I forgot I took notes down about it, but
It was fun.
feel
It was
like
fun. It was the first time I've ever experienced that. It was kind of entertaining.
It's like a weird sex thing.
Apparently.
Sounds like it could be though.
Okay.
No,
so what
really
kind of
crazy. It was really crazy.
what kind of damage is coming my way?
Gosh. Okay. 10 damage is the base. Base
Okay.
damage. Blaster.
You can turn that triumph into a crit.
I could turn the triumph into a crit, or I could use that triumph to like make something else big happen that could potentially help us to get out of here in one piece, because we're all beat to snot.
Maybe you can make like shit collapse on him or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, could
That's kinda dangerous. I think.
could some more like ceiling fall and like trap him under debris?
Yeah, we can do that. It's going to take you 2 of your points, but I will let that. I will allow that if you want to have some more of the crappy ceiling come down and sort of pin him down. That seems appropriate for a triumph. So you were firing wildly and you took out some load bearing stuff and it fell down. It didn't really hurt him, but he's basically pinned and a thing whacked him and he took damage from that instead of being shot.
I think I'm good with that. I'd love for us to just be able to get out of here. So sure, I will give you 2 points. Oop, not 3. We've got 1. God damn it.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't have any advantage to pass on or anything.
Okay. So there's now a pile of debris sort of pinning him sort of here under this table and like counter thing and then some stuff. So he seems incredible. Like you can barely see that he's under there, but you can see him. He's kind of stuck and struggling to get out.
Cool. A whole chunk of floor filled. We should get out of here, guys. Chal, get out of the bathroom.
I can't. I've moved myself to the fog of war now. I can't get out. Hold on, almost
It
done.
didn't used to be Fog of War.
Hey, hear me out. Yeah, we can bail. What if we offer him the money we just got to just call off the pursuit? You know, I don't know how much I'm worth, but you know, that's just another
Why don't we
person
run
on
out
our
and you
tail.
toss a grenade inside as we leave and let the building fall on him and kill him?
Ooh, I like that better. Let's do that.
That was such a role reversal that happened there.
All you needed to say.
Yeah.
You had me
You
at
had him at building collapse. Yeah.
Question: do we have a ride?
We're gonna steal
there-
some computers.
There are some swoops outside. You found some like random keys on people, so you could potentially it would take two of you driving. You could fit two of you on each swoop, or you could all find like an individual one. It basically depends on if you're okay traveling two up, or if everyone wants their own ride.
I think that's fine. All right, well, I guess we hoof it.
Try to hoof it, I guess.
Yeah.
Are
Hopefully,
we in initiative still, or can we just leave?
We're going to have him try to escape, and if he can escape, stuff will continue to happen. But you guys have all had the chance to move out.
Okay.
I guess
I'll
my
throw-
turn is
if I
all
can-
movement to get as far because I was in here, so as far as I can go.
I'll throw 2 assists if you're. I don't know how far you can go, but
I don't know, how far can I go?
You can short range would get you to like there-ish. Like you could be outside, but you couldn't like get into a vehicle.
from where you are now. But no, you moved from the bathroom this turn, right? So like you
Yeah.
probably get like
Yeah. You're somewhere inside.
that was it. Yeah, I'm gonna go throw assists as I move on these folks, and take my strain, and then but I so anyway, so I go like there. I think is roughly probably where I can go, right? Like, or maybe like here. And I think you get to move too, Mac, right? We all get a move or something, right?
Yeah, you guys can all have maneuvered towards the door. Okay, so he got a triumph on his escape.
Oh, great.
So what's going to happen is he's not going to get out. But what's going to happen is whoever caught the credit chip when they were moving up, you may have dropped it.
Oh,
So, in all the explosions and chaos of the building collapsing more, that thing fell on the floor somewhere. But he is still stuck. So if you guys are going to just hop into a couple of onto a couple swoops and take off, you can do so. You're no longer in initiative.
Okay. So, when we step out here, do these guys start shooting at us though, or like
No, because they're letting us
Nope.
go. They don't care apparently.
the other
right?
guys don't care? Okay.
Yeah, these guys. But basically, like once the thing collapses, you hear these guys drive off.
Okay. They weren't waiting around.
Nope, they got what they came for, and they're good.
Okay. What direction did they drive off?
They recognize you recognize the route that they went is sort of the way back into the main part of town. Remember, you're still like about 2 miles out of town. You're like about 5 kilometers. Like that. So you're a little ways out of town, but like you recognize kind of the main way when Fitz and Patrick gave you guys the ride.
Should we try to follow them? See where they're taking Yatta?
I mean, yeah, we could try. We got to be careful about it though, because if they see us following them, I don't think that helps the situation very
No,
much.
not at all. They'll be very not happy with that.
It might be better to, I don't know, go back and report to Yatta's. Well, or I guess it was boyfriend and mother's boyfriend's
Yeah, it
mother.
was Dre's mom.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
I mean,
that was
maybe
Aaron.
tell them what's
wait,
up.
what are
I
we
don't
gonna
know.
tell them? Hey, they're Yachty's even more kidnapped now on account of us.
Yeah, we might have made
Well,
it worse, actually.
Yeah.
We know the name of the person who kidnapped her, though. I mean,
Yeah.
like, you know,
And we know
there
they're
might be
involved with the Black
something-
Sun.
True.
We could
Yeah,
also
that
try to
helps
find what's his face, Dre again. Just kind of tell him what's up. Like, hey, he's involved with the Black Sun. Like, what the hell is going on?
Really sorry about your girlfriend, bud.
Yeah.
But also,
I
just
mean,
like
you
let
guys.
them know that they just plan to kill her. I don't know. Maybe we should trail them, but I don't know how we're gonna do anything about it. I guess let's try and see if we can stay hidden.
I mean, we're still
we're
pretty beat
heading
up,
back to
too.
town anyway, right? Like,
Yeah, fair enough. And
Yeah,
yeah, are we throwing a grenade in here to collapse this thing, or are we just leaving it standing?
yeah, if they die off camera, it means they don't die. They can come back later.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
chaotic, but I'm not sure I'm in favor of just curb stomping, executing people.
He was trying to kill you, right? Or
He's
kill
trying
us.
to
Well-
capture me. I think he had like the stunning
fair enough.
little thing.
Fair enough.
I'm not worth anything dead.
Yeah, why is
As
there
far
a
as you
bandit on
know.
you, by the way?
Can we take the guy's gear, or that
I mean,
disturb
he's
the rubble? Probably.
He is basically pinned in a way that you can't really get at him, and he can't get at you.
Gotcha.
Like
So if we wanna do anything, we
you
just
get
have
the
to-
impression he's going to be stuck there for some time.
Okay. I mean, if we engage him more, then he'll be able to fight back probably. So we should probably just get out of here while we can.
I'm good with just getting out of here.
All right.
Plus, for the
Um,
narrative.
not that we need to help the DM by leaving
Right.
his NPCs alive
I gave
to
the
continue
DM
to fuck with us, but
My character story is that I have a bounty that gives the DM a lot to work with. So
Yeah.
I'll hop into speeder. I don't drive though. I need a handsome gentleman to drive me.
oh my god.
I think we've got one of those.
right, don't you all
When he
fight
hears
too?
the words "handsome gentleman, drive me," Mech's eyes light up like a kid
Yeah,
on Christmas.
no, I'm like already.
Champ rolls his eyeballs so hard that it's only the whites of his eyes are visible, and he swings his thumb at Eorlax. Is like, "Come on, Eorlax."
Yeah, I need a handsome gentleman to drive me too.
Like piloting planetary? I don't even know what like a speeder bike would be.
Yeah, it actually is piloting planetary. So whoever are the two people that are going to be driving, because you can each like you can go two up on each of these. So if you guys are going to try to follow them and keep up, because they've got a head start. That's fine. It'll be an interesting roll.
I'm terrible at piloting, but I am good at. Can you do any of the like ship stuff if you're a passenger? Like, because I'm good at leadership and some of that stuff. Like,
Hey, don't crash into that tree.
Planetary vehicles don't have the same kinds of things, but if there was something like
Gotcha,
narratively that made sense, you could like help out. You could assist doing that. It's just there's not like it's not like the mechanics not set up quite the same.
makes sense. Makes sense.
All right.
Well, anyway,
We'll go ahead.
I'm bad at piloting, so I'll be a passenger if I should. Ride.
So, what do you think, babe? Do you want to follow the guys?
Yeah, see where they're taking her.
I'd
best
like
we
to
can.
follow from a distance so that we don't look like we're following them, but maybe we are able to get like a rough idea of what part of town they're heading towards.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Let's.
Yeah, works for me.
All right.
Are we going to just tail them for a bit and then peel off and find Dre, or
Yeah, Dre's back. Dre's still back in Tingen in the other town. You guys are a couple hours away from the city. You've been spending you've been in up to last session. So you guys got a ride from the guy you met at the Chili's Express at the Starport.
Right. Oh yeah, is he still out there? We did. Or did
Well,
he fuck off?
Fitz and Patrick, the two guys that dropped you at the swamp, they are nowhere to be found.
Okay,
You
yeah,
get
they
the
fucked
impression
off.
when they saw the giant combat droids, they were just like, we should be somewhere else. They want to earn a living, but they can't earn a living if they get shot to pieces. So they hear explosions and blaster fire. They're just gonna be like,
and they
you know what?
and they dipped. I cannot
Yeah.
blame them for that. They are smarter than we are.
Yeah, that's probably fair. All right, so who's driving?
I guess me and
I'm
Mech are driving.
yeah.
Okay.
Are we?
All right.
I mean, you did say you're the best pilot on this asteroid, so gotta take
we're
you
on
up
the
on that.
planet.
His
We're-
words.
Who knows?
I think we're on a planet.
Meg certainly doesn't.
Is it just a straight up roll silk, or?
It's going to be a. Let's go. 2 purple, a red, and a setback for piloting planetary to see if you can get these guys. Plus any boosts or skills or talents you may be adding.
I'll be right
Mac,
back.
I think you've got a couple.
I don't think I have any skills that apply.
I still don't really know how the force die works for my rolls that include it, but I got 2 success, 3 threat, and 2 white pips.
You can have more successes or use your advantages to offset those threats.
Okay, yeah, I'll offset the threats.
Well, I got 2 threats and no success, so it's coming out in the wash a little bit.
Yeah. So
I guess was it Eorlax that's driving with me?
No,
it's
you
Chal.
have Chal.
Okay, I got Chal.
yeah. So yeah, you guys were able to sort of follow them back into town. It seemed you did eventually lose them. That's going to be the threats. But you saw them sort of stop somewhere near the starport.
Oh boy. Well, she's gone forever. We failed.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time. Oh boy.
Yeah, should we try to? I mean, I guess we're going to the starport anyway, right? If we're leaving, so maybe we should just go to starport and see if we can find her or find them.
Yeah. Is that where the pod like garage was where Dre was hanging out? I don't remember where.
He's on a different planet, right? Aren't we on a different planet?
You're on the same planet. You're basically on another continent. It took about 2 hours for you guys to get here.
Oh, okay. I thought we went by some sort of ship, right? So it would be through the starport, or no? Is that
Yeah, that's where like you guys came in at the starport. There's sort of like a bus terminal of sorts, or something between a bus terminal and an airport.
Okay.
So to sort of recap the geography, it's sort of like a hexagonal kind of layout. The city got built out of the coast. There's kind of like a main street that sort of divides commercial and residential parts of town. Kind of in a little ways, the commercial side is the starport, and it's the smaller of the 2 starports on this planet.
Okay. Do we want to talk to Dre first or his mom?
Well, we got to get back.
She was the one that actually asked us to go out and get Yatta.
Well,
Yeah.
shouldn't we you say we could like kind of investigate the spaceport that they stopped by, see if we can maybe they have her there or something.
Yeah, like I was saying, I think we have to go through the spaceport anyway if we want to get back to Dre, right? So we may as well go.
Yeah,
there.
you'd be going there to. You guys have return tickets, so you can hop back on one of the regular ones that goes between here and Tingen. It's like a regularly scheduled flight. It happens a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys sort of lost sight of them when they parked at a building a couple blocks from the starport.
Yeah, we don't actually know if they went into the starport. We just lost sight of them near the starport. That's what we know.
Right.
It's a fair guess.
It's a fair guess because Potato is like middle of bumfuck nowhere. But
Yeah,
Well,
it is kind of like a crappy, washed up like former like fishing town. There was a lot of unemployed fisher people and stuff in Fisters.
oh, that's
You
right.
guys could go back to Fisters.
That's why they gave us a ride.
Yeah, and if they took her somewhere other than the starport, then presumably they're not taking her very far comparatively, right? So we should probably first check to make sure that she's not being, taken to some other planet or continent or whatever at the starport.
I mean, we would have to, investigate them because we have lost them. So we can try.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's see if we can figure it out.
Okay.
Just kind of mechanics wise, what do we need to do to kind of like recover? You said the equivalent of a shorter.
Don't let the bad guys take the hostage.
You can
the
roll
equivalent of a shorter long rest.
You can
You have stim packs,
How to recover health. Oh, okay.
you can make a medicine check on yourself. Yeah, it's I think it's 2 purple. If you succeed, you can heal.
I have 3 stim packs in my inventory, I think, so I can stim you too potentially if you need it.
And I think we found some extra stim packs in the building before.
Oh, what am I rolling again? Sorry.
I think that's where they came from. Yeah.
2 purple medicine if you're going to heal yourself.
Okay. Because I'm very weak right now. Just 1 success.
I got
Okay.
3 success, 2 threat.
Okay. So you get back 1 wound threshold for each success.
Oh,
and
hooray.
for advantages, you would recover strain. If you have threats, you take some strain. You're trying to patch yourself up, and you stressed yourself out. Like you didn't injure yourself worse, but if you just
I
had
hurt
threats,
my brain.
Well,
yeah.
I'm up to 8 wound now.
So each success is a wound down, and each threat is a strain up, or is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
And if you take if you guys want to roll cool unopposed, you can recover some. Assuming you're willing to basically stop driving for about 15 minutes, so everyone can just kind of like breathe. You can. I'll roll cool to recover some strain.
Champ has a shit ton of strain, so if we want to stop at the starport and take a break, that's what Champ would vote for because he's like, I got 2 left.
Yeah, I feel like we should get to the starport first, though. Maybe you guys can take a breather while I fly around. I'm pretty good on strain.
Kind of recalibrate our plan here.
Okay, that sounds good.
Let's go to the starport.
How many stim packs we should each have?
My notes say I have 3. I don't know if that means we each should have 3 or
I
took all
used a
3.
couple already. I think we have different amounts.
All right, that
I
pretty
see.
much fully recovers my strain. I got a triumph on my cool roll.
Cool. You will. You can have back one of the strain threshold you were down today from the bounty hunter.
Okay.
How much do you recover from just success and advantage for the cool check? 1 per?
1 per. So you get 2 strain back.
Okay.
Yeah, in the meantime, I was sort of fluttering around the starport, seeing if I could spot any of our Yatta or any of the people that we've been tailing.
I rolled a thing for them, and they are no longer in the city.
That's concerning.
Lost them.
We'll get them next time.
When you guys stopped to rest, a ship took off from the starport that had the girl on.
Okay. We're bad at the hostage rescue mission type.
Yeah, we got valuable information, and we were gonna die, I think, if we tried to fight. So
Honestly,
in some ways,
yeah,
it's about
like,
as good as it
we
could
were
come
all
out.
so
Like,
beat to shit.
Yeah, there was Punchy there and another big bounty hunter.
We barely got
we
Chal
saved them
stapled
safe
back into
for
one
them,
piece before Punchy came back. So yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, we did get some information though. So like we know that she's somewhat involved with the Black Sun. Can we use that to our advantage in any way to
I mean, we have
dealing
her
with
kidnapper's business card, right? Like,
Yeah.
that probably helps.
like we know who has her, and we know it's like a criminal.
And we have their
underground
calling card or
organization.
whatever.
Yeah, you
Like
have you
what?
have a way to contact this. You have a way to
Mhm.
contact this person.
It's like thinking
And-
about if I
Because
was
he,
like a
he offered
crime.
he sort of offered you a job, or said, hey, drop me a line. I may have a job for you, type thing.
And they're probably not going to kill her until after the race, because otherwise she's no good as collateral. So
Yeah.
she's got some time left, like 2 days.
Exactly. That's why I
So,
think
like-
we should talk to Dre and his folks and see what we can figure out from there.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they'll probably be kind of upset. They're like, "Oh, you just made the situation much more worse."
Yeah, we totally made it worse.
Yeah,
Well,
I
we
mean,
were gonna kill her anyway. I mean, right?
Like, what can we
it's not
do
like
to make it not worth their time to pursue their plan? Just trying to think of like a criminal.
yeah.
We don't have a whole lot to go on though.
Yeah, I was thinking, what could Dre do, right? Yeah, I don't know. Probably nothing.
Yeah.
Because what they have money
so-
on
so,
Dre and to lose, right?
Yeah.
we'll kill
They
her either way.
you guys piece together sort of enough pieces that to know it sounded like he was like since he was the favorite, you saw that on the holonet, and everyone's sort of talking about the local. You guys know, like it seems reasonable that maybe they're trying to get the favorite to throw it and let them clean up all the money on the gambling rackets, that sort of thing. This is a pretty big event, and if organized crime can fix a sport for money, that's not uncommon. Or like boxers get paid to take dives and stuff. It's not totally unheard of.
What if we do something like crazy and try to just disrupt the race so that it has to get canceled or postponed, or just try to work
Yeah,
along
that's
those
worth
lines.
thinking about. It's worth considering.
So
yeah.
it's like, well, you didn't throw it, but there was no money in it anyway, so maybe it's not worth our time. We'll have to wait till next year to try it again. I'm just trying to think of outside the box.
They'll probably still kill what's her face at that point. I can't imagine
Maybe.
they'd go through all the
If it
trouble
was
to
just
kidnap her.
postponed, they might not.
Yeah, if they get it postponed, then yeah, that would just buy us time.
What if we just go to the
Yeah.
press and say, "Hey, Black Sun is cahooting with Dre," something like that.
We should talk to Dre first before
Yeah,
we.
and doing anything like that brings publicity to it is just going to prompt them to kill her, right? Like, I was thinking about that. Like, Dre could just get on television and be like, "Everyone who's bet on me, go back and withdraw your bets because I'm going to lose," or what, or whatever. Nobody bet on me, etc. But then she'll just get killed. So, yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah, let's go talk to them. Sorry.
Okay, so if I'm understanding, we're going to be going back to. You guys are going to hop the shuttle back with the pilot that Chal thought was pretty cute at the Chili's Express and bought her a Jello shot. And then you guys want to go speak with Dre. That the plan? I just
I guess
want to make sure.
just
I
time
think
frame
that's the
wise,
plan.
do we have enough time to like go back, do what we got to do, and then come back out here? Because I know there's a bit of travel time.
Well, we don't need to come back out where we are right now necessarily.
That's true.
But I think it was only like a 4-hour thing out here in the first place.
Yeah, it was about like a 2.5 hour, kind of depending on wind, but it's about a 2 hour trip to get back. Yeah, you guys can definitely ride the Greyhound back. That's totally a thing.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do at this point.
Yeah, I mean, she's no longer even here, so no, I guess we know that. I don't know, but regardless, yeah, let's.
Yeah,
let's
you looked around and you didn't see anything. That's what we know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are all gonna be traveling back to Tingen then. So on the ride over, you got more screaming babies. You didn't have any on the way here. You definitely got some on the way back. Champ, you actually had a Gran in front of you that reclined, and his chair was kind of broken, so it kept like popping into your knees.
Book a destiny point to uncreak the chair.
I'm not spending my last point on the chair.
You gotta flip the flavor. Flavor.
And Eorlax ends up sitting next to a hardworking single mom who wants to tell him all about how she can be her own boss and have unlimited income potential.
Oh no.
Eorlax, you're not the most well traveled. But you recognize that you're not the most like well traveled because kind of your background, but like she is very clearly pitching a pyramid scheme. She says something about my imperial life, supplements and creams. It sounds like a bunch of nonsense that's going to probably hire a celebrity endorser who has a bunch of people under them in this pyramid scheme. It's classic MLM.
Eorlax senses senses an opportunity here and goes, "Hey, actually, I got an even better deal for you. You can make even more money with my sales operation. You just got to give me 1,000 credits, and I'll give you some inventory. This inventory just sells itself. Let me tell you, honey."
Who can out pyramid the other?
All right. If you're gonna do this, it's a single. It's a single purple against negotiation. She's not a good salesperson.
Oh yeah, I've got really good negotiation. I'm gonna destroy.
You get two MLM people in the same room. It's just a feedback loop of them trying to recruit each other.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, you said it was a single purple?
Yep.
Let's see. And I actually get to add force dice to this, so technically I got 0 success to advantage, but I get to roll force for negotiation. I guess I have to take a conflict, but I can get a success. So it would be a success and 2 advantages with the force.
Yep. You're actually going to take 2 conflict because you're convincing this. You're trying to convince this lady to just give you money for a scam. So you're going to feel a little bad about this. So she listens to your counter proposal of another fake business. So you get very excited talking about something called Kirby Knives. It's definitely not Cutco Amway stuff or Kirby vacuums. It's a little both. They're knives that have a vacuum built into the handle somehow. It's it seems too good to be true. But she's very interested, and she will give you. That was my D100. She will give you 26 credits as seed money, and you have received her MLM card to buy supplements and stuff off her.
I'll just give her the credits back and be like, "Listen, honey, you're too easy. You shouldn't fall for these stupid scams. Your bullshit supplement business is the same shit. I was making up all that crap about vacuums, man. Can you imagine such a thing? I was just bamboozling you, lady.
Wow, Alex, you really fleeced that single mom.
Hang on a second.
Fucking money back, lady. I don't vacuum knives. What's wrong with you, lady?"
You're like, that was the
I mean,
dumbest
that's
shit I
not
could
cool.
think of.
It is space. It could exist.
Okay, so I had her roll to see if she had a meltdown. She saved, so she doesn't have a meltdown, but she does have tears coming down from the corners of her eyes, and Biddy, you're gonna feel a little uncomfortable about making this poor woman cry.
Hey, Silk, if you want a
Yeah.
destiny point, you can make her have a meltdown.
Oh no! Don't.
I'll take that.
Wait, that means we get
So-
one. Though. Wait, we get
so-
one. Though.
If you want her to have the meltdown, I'm taking last point for flipping for flavor. I know that's what you guys are into.
I was
No, I thought that would be a flip for us, since that was a bad thing.
Oh, you were asking.
I'll tell you what. I will
give us
just
a
have
line.
her. Well,
Give us a line that she can have a full breakdown.
I don't want to have a breakdown. Listen, lady, this is for your own good, all right? I'm just trying to help you out here.
Okay,
Just don't get
I've got
involved in stupid scams.
my husband Raoul said if I didn't earn, she starts crying. And it's really loud, and everyone else is going to basically give you the stink eye for bullying this poor woman to tears.
The flavor giveth, the flavor taketh away.
The flavor giveth, the flavor taketh. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Okay, so you have reduced a woman to tears. Biddy kept her card, so he can maybe get in touch and send an apology later if he feels bad. But you guys are now back in Tingen at Starport. Usual.
Okay, now what?
Oh, hang on. There you go. You guys are back at the Starport.
Let's get some margaritas at Chili's.
Half off appetizer.
Let's
Did it?
go.
Did it blow up your guys' sheets? Consarn it. Hang on. I think it did. So there we go. Sorry.
You're
Keep
good.
setting those to like permanent to survive, but they seem to be intermittent about that.
For some reason, when you respawn my sheet, it's always an older version. It doesn't have the last set of updates, but it's okay. I think I remember them. I think I have another sheet somewhere.
I can look it up in
Yeah, I think I have a copy somewhere. I just noticed that it was correct last time, but for some reason, whenever it respawns, it's from the old version.
Alright. Let's see. That's...
Base Chili's too, the place where you get anus blasted into orbit and get margaritas. All right, I'll take your word for that one, Eric Heiford, chat.
Was this... I'm trying to remember where we found the frappes. Wasn't it in like the supply closet in
It
this?
was in
That was in the
Beef-
open house.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that was in the open house. Okay.
it was in Guy Furie's closet, I think.
Yeah, it's Tori's bar. That's where you guys met Freery guy, and it's where you guys crashed yesterday. Yeah, that's that is indeed where you found the expired frappe supplies. While we have a moment, let's visit the history of the frappe ban. Let me get my lore ready, voice. Almora, in the Saswana sector, was the home of the coffee revolution during the Clone Wars. Supplied by an Neimoidian cartel, the coffee bean trade exploded. You guys know this was tied to what Chal's family was doing, but how exactly is known only to Chal. Within 7 standard months of the first franchise appearing, the planet had been covered in a variety of calf franchises. Spacebucks and Seattle's Best battled for years. Cartel profited only from their money supplying coffee beans, plants, and moving other contraband within certain shipments. Unfortunately, sympathies turned against them when it was discovered that the non-dairy creamer that was used in these drinks and as part of chai mixers worked very well as potent explosives. So when the war ended, Emperor Palpatine banned all non-dairy creamer and frappe syrups as a precaution. The issue was the ice-blended drinks were used by those opposed to the new empire. You guys all heard of them, called the Republicans. It was people that would march around in government squares holding iced gingerbread drinks in the middle of winter. A brutal crackdown followed, and blended coffee drinks with ice are now prohibited.
Oh my god.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the worst
There we go.
universe ever.
And so it's canon that all my explosive had a hint of hazelnut to them.
Yeah. Yeah, and
French vanilla cluster bombs.
Butterscotch.
every improvised explosive Chal is required to describe what coffee syrups and stuff are making up the explosive.
We did discuss this offline.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
So it'll come up. Basically, if it's an interesting or good flavor, it does more damage. If it's weird or disgusting, like ume chili, it's gonna reduce the damage.
Just don't get a horse near me. And
Ume
don't make
chili
any-
was great, I'll have you know.
I feel like ume chili should do poison damage.
Wow.
I mean,
I won't be making any horse lattes, so.
Tastes like
you
horse
kill
blood.
you kill one horse.
This tastes
You
like the
kill
back half of a
one
horse.
That horse had it coming to him. I agree with you.
Oh my god. The crossover.
Ran over Bartitas.
I mean, I don't like getting rid of. I think that's about how the points were. I don't know. It's probably fine. So yeah, you guys are back at the starport where you guys first arrived at the start of episode 2. The airport Chili's is still over in this neighborhood here. behind that is like a little medical center. Jamp, that's where Tila got you patched up after Chal thoughtfully grenaded your leg.
Yeah, what
And,
scent was the one that blew up my leg? What flavor grenade? Can we retcon?
Vanilla.
Pumpkin spice leg blower upper.
Yeah, chat. French vanilla and chai IEDs are the basis of all future explosions. Okay. Yeah. That seems totally reasonable. So yeah, you guys are back in town. There's more people around than last time as they're getting closer to like race day. It's pretty much just like like think of a city like around like the Major League Baseball All-Star game. Like it's pretty like it's bustling. There's people out hustling. You see some more buskers. There's like people serving food and stuff. It's a little bit like being like on the infield at like a NASCAR thing.
All right, let's figure out what we want to do, I guess. Should we go to our booth at the Chili's to go?
our strategy planning booth.
Yep. Or I
Yeah,
guess we could go to the open house. We'd be welcome there, I'm sure, right? That might be even more secure.
Yeah, I mean the Chili's Express is where you guys started, but yeah, you guys know where the open house is. You're well known, so it's totally a thing you can do. Go there.
It's okay, Mech. I bet open house has skillet queso too.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you say that again?
I said let's go to the open house. I bet they have skillet queso too.
Oh, well, okay then. I'm sold.
If those all you can drink fishbowl margaritas, I want one of those big blue bastards.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I'll share a straw with you. It'd be so cute.
Like a hummingbird who hasn't had any nectar all day. I'm getting parched and famished out here.
There we go. Sorry, I had to find the right map.
And do you think they do the drinks where they light them on fire?
It took away the sheets again. Hang on.
That's okay. I don't think we'll be blowing up anything here, but you never know.
Hopefully not.
You never know.
I mean, there was expired frappe supplies, but you guys turned it into drinks instead of explosives.
No wonder people took health damage.
Yeah, it's like everyone just drank a cocktail of saltpeter.
There we go. Everyone back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So yeah. When you come back, it's mid afternoon, so there's more people around. I just don't have figures set up for them. You guys see Tila. She's up in one of the booths. I just gotta grab her figure. There we go. So she's up, kind of back here. You can tell she's doing her the thing where she can watch the door, but she's mostly hidden.
Maybe she'll have some advice for us on what to do next.
I don't know. Maybe we can hire her. She seems pretty competent.
How to recover a
I don't think
botched
we can
operation.
afford her.
Also true.
We'll just throw on the back charm and that should be over.
I'm just using these guys to sort of fill in the place. There we go. Yeah, so when you guys enter, and droid just kind of lets you back. He knows that you've been here before. The music's going. There's a good hangout sesh going. The droid is behind. There's another droid behind the bar making drinks. There it is. Okay. I just lost sight of it. So yeah, you guys want to go talk to Tori? Someone mentioned talking to Tila. What's the plan?
Yeah, I mean Tori makes sense. And Tila, I guess either. I don't know. I guess I'll go talk to Tila. No
Yeah,
one's
I
doing
mean,
anything else.
right, yeah.
She kind of does like the stuff we do, right? So maybe she'll
Yep.
have some advice for us.
Okay. Well, she sees you guys when you come in, so she's still sort of watching the front, but she moves over to make enough room for you guys to sit down at the booth with her if you guys want.
Tila, I would have brought you a drink, but it looks like you already have one, and I actually probably should just brought a drink, shouldn't I? How's it going?
You give me a
she-
drink,
she-
Mick.
She kind of she kind of looks at you with like all right, like you got the impression she wasn't like a super big fan of you last time.
I'm not actually sure Mech did get that impression.
Well, Clocky got that impression. Mech may not have. Okay, so you guys are over talking to Tila. Are you Mech? Are you going over? Is that where you? Okay, and Champ, are you joining, or are you doing something else?
Sorry, what?
Are you with everyone else over talking to Tila?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm just tagging along. Champ just wants to go talk to Dre, really, but he's not gonna split off and leave the party or anything.
Okay,
He's just tagging.
cool. So she's gonna kind of look at you guys. Heard you went off to find the girl. How'd that go?
Yeah, not great. Not great, if I'm gonna be honest. You wouldn't happen through your bounty contacts have like flight records or anything like that, because we may need to be chasing a spaceship down.
She kind of looks at you. I mean, who are you trying to follow, and how are you going to follow them? She looks at she looks over at Champ, and it's like, I didn't think you guys had a ship. Like
We still don't.
One problem at a time, honey. All right, let's focus on the problem.
Mick's a big dreamer, you know?
You gotta
Yeah.
visualize something to actualize.
He's into this, like, manifesting thing he keeps telling me about.
Yeah,
I'm
he has
not
this
really
whole
sure
dream
what it's
board,
about.
you know.
Yeah.
You know what, Tila. I guess let's just not, let's not sugar it up. Our target's in with the Black Sun. It's bad.
Yeah, that seems like maybe you shouldn't step on the wrong feet, or crapping the wrong person's cereal. She's like, well, at least you guys figured it out and didn't piss anyone off, right?
Yeah, about that.
She kind of does she's gonna give you the Padme meme face. It's like the disbelief where she's like, where she says, well, at least they don't know who you are, right? And
I don't know who you
she's gonna
are.
happen to look at Chal. Like maybe she knows that someone was looking for you.
They may or may not know exactly who we are. It went about as bad as you can imagine, and we're trying to pick up the scraps, so to speak. Yeah, I don't know. What's in your expertise in a bot's job? What's your next step usually?
Uh, well, you probably should, you know, find out, you know, why uh why Zuckus is here chasing you down.
Oh, so you know.
Yeah. Uh uh I have a I have a contract right now, so I can't be collecting. Otherwise, I would have already done it. She kind of looks a little disappointed, like she would have totally just taken Chal for the money and been on her way.
Ugh. Suddenly, I regret coming here.
She
Yeah,
kind
maybe
of
we can go somewhere
she's
else.
like she says, relax, it's fine. Uh, I haven't heard of his ship leaving the other port.
Oh, so we still have time then.
Yeah, you could have you could have time. I mean, this is the kind of place where maybe you want to think about you know getting off the streets and finding a place to lay low.
Have you got any, uh, you know, alternative identities or safe houses
Have
or
some fake documents.
fake documents?
She's gonna look at uh Champ and be like, look, are you gonna be able to get the info that I need?
Well, I mean, eventually, yes. Apparently, we just keep stepping in bigger and bigger piles of shit, though. So,
Okay. Well, so she she kind of like sighs and pulls out like a little data pad, um, like a little tablet. Um, on it, you see a little like overhead map of the starport, and it indicates docking bay 37. Um, she hands you a little. It's kind of like a heavy little box. It's got like a couple switches on it. You kind of understand it to be sort of like a keyless car switch, like the thing you use to like
Mhm.
lock or unlock something. It looks like kind of like an industrial one of those. She
okay.
says you can hide on the ship if you need, but I need you to dig in on. And she looks at the others. The project with your
Champ's
former
gonna
associates.
yeah, he's gonna nod and like wave her off. Like, yeah, I'll get on it.
Okay. So you guys now uh, have a pad number that you can go to, uh, and something that seems like that you guys understand would let you on board a ship of some
Nice.
Excellent.
kind. She's gonna go, but where did you where did you stash the girl?
You have so much faith in us.
I mean, that's sort of what this conversation's about, if we're being real.
Hmm. Well, you know who took her? she's sort of asking like, you know, who remembers the name of the guy?
Gilroy was the boss then.
And
Okay.
Punchy. This
Small
is
And
guy.
Punchy was the guy.
About 18
goon Punchy,
look kind of
who's
holographic.
He's kind of blue and shaky.
about 15
Yeah,
inches high.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Old Puncharello. Yeah. She like sort of like points at like a part of her like right side on a rib, and she indicates basically she got cut up there by Punchy at some point. She's
Oh.
like, yeah, I don't like that guy.
Yeah, he's a bastard.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
I mean, we have guns and bombs, and he just goes around punching people. Like,
well,
there's
like
a whole galaxy, and you're just still punching people. I don't get it.
Yeah, who
Like-
does that?
Yeah, the year's like 3580. Who's punching people in the current year?
That's so
old
like
school
shit.
millennia.
Yeah, it's like I would say if you're gonna fight him, you know, don't be where he can punch you. He's
Yeah.
good at punching, and maybe
Noted.
you know, leave me out of it. Like you get the impression, like maybe not necessarily she's like scared, but she's like, you know, I could go for not being punched repeatedly. Like it's like it seems like it would be an inconvenience to her. Yeah. If he was involved, yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get the girl back.
That's gonna be bad news for the people that hired us to get her. And bad news for our wallets, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Well, the way I see it, we got two choices. We can go try to get her, or we can go tell our contacts that we failed.
Yeah, you can. She kind of says that. Yeah, I mean that's rough. I'm glad I didn't take on this job. I don't need to mess with those guys.
Is there any I don't know anything you could do for us that might point us in the right direction? We'll share some of the cut with you if you could provide anything that we could use.
Let me see something. Sorry, I put the wrong.
I mean, and Tila, if it's a lost cause, you can tell us too. You know, I kind of feel bad for the girl.
Well, if they've got her, you should figure out what their leverage is on the boyfriend. My guess is they've got someone else that they put all their money on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a fair
I mean,
point.
Well, I know. I mean, can they? I guess they can't just directly bet against him, right? They'd be betting on someone else, I assume.
Yeah. The way kind of the gambling on this works is it's sort of like horse racing. Like you don't bet someone to lose, you just sort of bet like win show place.
Find someone with like horrendous odds and just pay off everyone else.
Yeah, you could try to figure out who their preferred person is. You could talk to some fans, try to figure out who the money's on. There was something in the holonet a little while back about the race, and you guys do have the standing invitation for the party over at the governor's estate. I was drawing a blank on the word estate. Right. Like that's one of the big kind of like race events.
What time of day is it ish?
By this point it's probably like about 6 o'clock. You know that you guys remember that party is like tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should talk to maybe Dre and see, maybe he'll have some sense of who the
Yeah, I think we need to
other
talk to
person
him and get some more info. And maybe he'll have something now that maybe he'll be able to make a connection now that he knows. Once we tell him that his girlfriend's tangled up with the Black Sun. And then we
Okay.
should probably sleep so that we have hit points again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks, Tila. Do we have her number? Can we ask for her number or her pad?
You have a. She gave you one of those previously. You have like
Okay.
a little thing, and I think you guys all have own a comlink, so you can at least like if you're, you all sort of have like simple feature phone functionality, like you can call someone with your comlink.
Got
It
it.
doesn't have like crazy encryption or anything, so potentially people could like snoop in on you, but like just kind of you have like the kind of phone that you would have given a teenager in like 2002.
Sure. Oh, that would have been my phone.
Yeah. So think about like what kind of that's sort of like what you can work with. Because I like comlinks to be more useful than Sean is moving. Anyway, digression aside, yeah, you haven't seen, you guys haven't seen Tori yet, but since business is open, she's probably around. Tila just kind of looks at you. If you're going to hide on the ship, you should probably move while there's still crowds out.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Tila, and thanks for not hunting me. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Good luck with that. If they find you over there, I'm not getting into it with that guy. His weird friend.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And just out of character, but like, remind me, what is the that shuttle? What is that for again?
That's just for us to hide out in. She's offering us a place for us to lay
Oh,
low.
safe haven. Okay.
Yeah, her ship is like this is getting a little ahead, but she has like a ship that's roughly the size of like a Millennium Falcon type. Like it's basically got enough. It's got like a floor. It's got like floors and cots and uh, it's private, but it's not going to be luxurious accommodations. Like think of like a I don't know, a cargo ships like kind of low end accommodations. Like you can crash there, but it's not really meant for luxury.
Right. So, Dre next?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. So I think it was session 2. You guys got told where like his garage was, or like where him and his crew were based out of. It's about it was about a 15-minute walk.
Okay.
But you guys got over there and talked to some of the crew, but he wasn't around. Chal impressed one of the security guys by talking mechanical shop, and I think they offered Chal a job at one point. Yeah, if you guys want to go over there, you can still go down the street and head that direction. Like you know where the garage exists. It's called Rio's Speedwagon. Yeah, it's definitely not a name that I just pulled off of iTunes. That's
My motto
that's
is,
the name of like the garage shop. Like instead of like choppers or whatever, it's Rio's Speedwagon. That's the name of the shop. There's still some there's still some of like the folks that you guys sort of saw dressed in coveralls and jumpsuits. The mechanics you guys were like BSing with. And you see more armed swoop gangers kind of in the area, looking a little on edge. But you can walk up to about like within about a block of the shop before someone will stop you and they'll be like, "Who are you?" and give you the kind of usual like, "You're not really supposed to be here" type thing.
What did we do last time to get past this?
I think we just asked for Dre.
Yeah, I thought Mech was like impress them or something, right? Like you'd just be like, "Hey, I'm so and so's friend" or whatever. I mean, I can just try to mind control the guy too. I just like scramble his brains up.
We
a little
haven't been
bit,
mind controlling enough NPCs, I think.
Well, if you guys remember,
Bow, bow, bow.
that Louis.
Yeah, wife just going on.
Stuff
mean,
needs barking.
Yeah, Louis
Stuff
gotta
don't
let
bark at
people know.
itself.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Where was okay? Yeah. So, Chal had impressed one mechanic with enough shop talk that he said, come back and we can see about getting you a job. But when you asked about Dre, he was out working on something, and he was busy doing race prep stuff. So he was kind of in the like you're not gonna be like he's traveling around running through his like pre-race routine.
Chal, you're good at talking.
I'm who to the what now?
Chal's good at talking, right?
I'm good at the actual like mechanics, but my charm is 2 green. Coercion is 1.
I'll just walk up and be like, "Hey, this is my friend Chal here. Everybody around the garage knows Chal. Chal does work, wants to do some work around here. So just we're coming in to talk to Dre, do a little bit of work for him. I'll try to give him a little mind control."
Yeah,
Okay.
came to check on the kind of the power converters, the stabilizers, that sort of thing. Yeah, the X4 model is about to drop, so I want to make sure everything's retrofitted for it.
Okay. Give me a 2 red and a purple mechanics check if you would.
To me,
Yep.
2 red, purple.
But you get 2 blues because you did previously talk shop with this person, and they like.
Do I get some 2 blues, and do I get some help from Eorlax?
Yeah, do I get to roll for the mind control thing, or is that?
We'll do that separately.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So 2 blue, you said, or 1?
Yep. You get 2.
Let's go. Just nothing. No success, no advantage.
Okay, so
Great, nothing.
so you're not getting there on your own. Like he's enjoying talking shop with you, but he's not like he's not like blown away by the depth of the discussion. So, Biddy, if you want to roll me a like yours is discipline, right?
Yeah.
2 purple.
It's discipline versus discipline. Yeah. 2 purple. Okay. Very good. I have to roll force die too, I think. That was 0 success to advantage. Not so great. I should have done better than that, but anyway. Got a white and a black force. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess it just doesn't work, I suppose. 0 success to advantage. I mean, I don't know. Is that, I guess, the advantage enough to kind of soften him up a little bit? Maybe we can ask him to talk to Dre anyway.
Or maybe send Dre out to us, even if he won't let us come back.
Yeah, or like.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I actually have a better idea for your advantage. Dre, you guys notice, you see Dre's mom, kind of coming your way, from the direction of the shop, and she sees you guys and kind of gives you like a little, oh, hello, like wave.
Let's see my
And
notes. So her name is Anra, or Anra, right?
Aaron, Aran.
Aaron. Okay. It's like, oh, Aaron. Yeah. See, she knows us. Come on, let us in.
And she goes, "Oh, yeah, sure. I'm assuming you're here because you found Yatta and she's home safe. Oh, he'll be so relieved." So she's
Well.
gonna just kind of give you the impatient mother, just kind of like hustle you along because she's very excited that you've got good news. She think you guys get the impression she's like, she's back. I can have grandkids now, and she's very excited. She's like a little. She's kind of giving you like feisty little lady vibes, in a fun way.
Awkward.
She's very excited. But yeah, if you want to go with her,
we should probably break the news. Well, let's go with her first, I guess.
Well, yeah, we have some. We have updates.
Oh, great!
Is Dre here?
Oh yeah. He's probably expecting you. She sort of like leaves you like in like a lounge area. There's like a little couch, a couple of like love seats. It's not like super nice, but you can tell it's kind of like a flop house place. It's a little bit. It's like think of like an old Jiffy Lube that someone inherited, and maybe they added like a little like college age sort of style and decor quality clubhouse on it, so you can smell spilled swill. There's plenty of odors from bowel evacuations at various points. It's got it's got a well lived in aroma of industry and disgusting bachelorhood, sort of.
Is there a beanbag chair?
Yeah, you know what? There is a beanbag chair. It's a little jacked up, but and it's got a couple of little holes. But it's it's okay. Like it's
some
mostly intact.
questionable mystery stains.
Yep, there's definitely questionable mystery stains.
Are there any frappes that we can see?
Hang on, I think you guys had that.
You never know.
Just double checking this. Yeah, I mean there could be frappes. But there. What I'm gonna say is these guys generally drink swill. You see a label that looks a little bit like a fair use parody of the Milwaukee's Best Light art. So like, it seems like it's real, not great beer, but they buy it in bulk and drink it anyway.
I've opened up worse places.
No takers this time, I don't think.
Yeah.
We're all too beat up to risk mystery beverages.
I mean,
What was that full
okay,
health
we
average?
failed to save his
We
girlfriend,
throw
and then we
wine
steal
at
his beer.
cheating
I don't
bottles.
think so.
Could be toilet wine for all we know.
Could be toilet wine.
I mean, given the comparison, like, I feel like toilet wine might have more flavor, even if it's not.
Gross.
Yeah, I mean, like, toilet wine or this is similar quality. This might be like toilet wine mixed with Mad Dog 40/40 or whatever.
Oh.
All right,
yeah.
Put me on it. Give me a glass. Give me a glass.
I think this is
the
what they used to
Eorlax
filter
bachelor.
speeders.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you guys are are all able to sit down. It seems like it's a normal place. You've seen some some swoop gangers. When you came in, you definitely sort of noticed more of a style. Who's got a really good vigilance? I want someone that's got a
About
I have
bad
two
vigilance.
one
for good
green.
vigilance.
Not
I have
me.
insanely good vigilance. I have double yellow, 2 green, and a blue.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
All right.
All right.
Okay,
Hyper.
so you are not rolling vigilance. Mech, let's use you.
Okay. That's not
Roll.
really my strong suit. Let's see.
Perfect. It'll be more fun if you get this and notice something.
Okay. It's just straight roll, or what am I rolling against?
Against 2 purple. Well, to notice a little something.
Let's see what we got. 1 success, 1 triumph. Da 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 da.
Whoa.
Damn. Wow. It's probably better
Okay.
than
All the
blue.
rolls that
That's
don't
the
matter.
thing.
I only roll well for flavor.
Yeah. So
Flip a
you
destiny point. I'm just kidding.
you got this one yourself. But if you want me to give you a point for the triumph, I'll do that as the thing. I had a better idea, or a different idea
I'll
maybe.
take the better idea.
So the different idea, I'll tell you what you noticed, and it'll make more sense. What you noticed was, that some of the guys that you may have shot at or and whacked and killed at the warehouse, these guys seem dressed very similarly. You actually noticed some patches on the guys from the warehouse where you recovered for your guys' barbecue droid, and on the gang members that are sort of working as security right now.
Great.
Oh.
I'll try to low key tell the party up here. Hey, these are the guys from the thing.
Did we know who had stolen the grill? Like who they're working
I think we
for?
investigated. I think we just walked
Yeah.
up to the warehouse and shot
Okay.
people.
Yeah, Colonel, you're pretty much spot on. It was very heavily a walk up and start shooting people operation.
I don't even think we
I
attempted
think
to
somewhat.
investigate.
I think you guys tried to mind trick them to hand it over, failed, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
we're
we
like, well,
pretended to be
here I go
hired.
shooting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Devolved into shooting pretty quickly.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
But
So
yeah,
I guess while we're waiting on him. So what should we tell him? I guess. What's our story?
I mean,
Do we just give to him straight? Do we kind of
I
be
don't
coy about it?
think there's a reason to lie as far as we know.
Maybe try to find out. I guess. What
Maybe
he
try to
knows about.
get more info from him first before we say anything, but I'm not sure what about. If you have a strategy, I'm all ears. Champ's just gonna suggest well, let's just be direct. We'll just say what happened.
Kind of where
I
I'm
guess so. Maybe we can find out what he knows about Yatta's
We'll
kind of.
just tell him his girlfriend's shady and kidnapped by the Black Sun, and they're probably gonna shoot her. That seems fine, right?
Oh yeah, that always goes over great with people. They love hearing that shit.
Okay. So after a few moments, Aaron comes back, and following is another Twi'lek. You recognize him from the the local promotional material as the Swoop Racer. You guys know this is Dre, even though you've never met him. You've seen him advertised on stuff for the race around town. So you are sure that is Dre. He is wearing think kind of like the kind of protective suit you might find on like a MotoGP racer mixed with like a flame suit you might see on like a NASCAR racer, but it's a little bit more I don't know, like John Travolta in Grease kind of vibes than like professional race driver.
All right.
Um, you can tell he has a blaster on his hip, but he's not like coming up with it drawn or anything. He's just like, it seems like he just goes around armed. So he's gonna walk. He kind of walks up and says, "Oh yeah, hey, Mom says you got Yatta. It's great. Where can I find her?"
Ooh,
It's all about that.
about that. We didn't.
Probably a Black Sun holding cell.
What's
Yeah.
your relationship with the Black Sun?
Well, he's gonna kind of like take a seat. He's gonna take the beanbag chair since no one said they were taking it. And he's gonna sit down. Yeah, I figured it would be the Black Sun. When I first got threatened that someone was going to hurt her, I figured it was somebody, and the Magas they're not clever enough, or they don't have the kind of foresight required to pull off some kind of scheme. He looks a little dismissive at them when he sort of mentions that. So, Black Sun. Wait, he kind of looks confused. Are they working for were the Magas working for them? He looks a little concerned.
Seemed to
like,
be the
definitely-
case.
Yeah, out of character, we definitely fought the Red Caps on our way in, but like we didn't see the Black Sun really affiliating with the Red Caps, did we?
The only connection we have is that the Black Sun rolled up, and the crates that were downstairs were labeled Black Sun.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Yep,
just kind of moved.
they had tagged the crates. Yep,
Okay.
Colonel is correct.
So it seems like the Red Caps are, doing have some Black Sun connection at the very least, even if they're, just holding materials for them.
Okay.
They're mainly
Which is weird
using
because
them for storage. Like
it seems like Alex Junes is anti Black Sun though, right? In his ranting, so it's strange that the Red Caps would be working with them.
Yeah, it's almost like that Alec Junes guy is just an absolute lunatic grifter who has no consistent positions besides give me money. I'm the only one who can save
I
you.
see. I just would have thought that the Red Caps would go with the Alec Junes position, but maybe
I mean, they are both for and against it, depending on how Alec Junes' insane ramblings make them feel about people they already dislike for reasons that they can't articulate. But you are pretty sure maybe biology related.
I did see a lot of bone meal protein powder there, so that tracks.
Something about turning the Tauntauns gay.
Yeah, exactly. It might be something more like they're turning these huts from male to female and back, and yeah, you guys would all have enough biological knowledge, being in the universe, that huts change genders, so they're male until they're ready to have children, then they become female and produce a child. Like, it's super weird. It's a thing I remember from the books, but if I had to learn it, you guys have to learn it.
Cool. Yes.
Yeah.
So why would Yatta get caught up with the Black Sun? Do you know? Does she have any illicit business? Yeah. What you gotta be straight with us if we can The more details you can give us, the better chance we have of getting her.
She's he's looking, looking at you. He goes, well, she's not the biggest fan of the gang and race life, and she's hoping that I can win, and we can get out of here and move and become respectable, whatever that means. He looks at his mom, who kind of like gives him like a little like behave dear type thing. Um, you suspect his mom may have been a teacher. She's got a really good look. Shame him.
A withering glare.
Yeah. He would take he may take a strain here, just for flavor.
So she doesn't approve of the swooper lifestyle. Then it sounds.
Yeah. You guys get the impression that Yatta sort of was like, look, you were the bad boy, but now I'm going to change you into the man I want. Because we all know you can totally turn the worst scumbag guys into a dreamy dreamboat.
Just by heckling them.
I
Yeah.
can fix him.
But you're free as a bird, right, brother? But anyway.
I mean,
so Yatta doesn't approve of the lifestyle. Suddenly, there's pressure on you to throw the race, holding her as hostage, and they weren't interested in harming her. What does that sound like to you all?
I mean, it would have all sounded like an inside gig until we watched her get towed away by people that were, a little heavier duty than the Red Caps, I guess.
They didn't hurt her though, and she wasn't, held. She wasn't imprisoned or anything, right?
Yeah, you guys didn't find any restraints for her when you were up in when
Sounds
I think Champ was the one that checked the room. Yeah, you didn't find any like handcuffs or anything. It seemed like if she was being held, it wasn't like with like restraints. It was more like a stay in the room situation. But you didn't get enough to.
Yeah, starting to sound like maybe it was her idea. She reached out to the Black Sun. It's kind of her machination. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I'm just putting some pieces together. You don't have any
Could
thoughts?
be.
Yeah, I mean,
it's possible.
I feel like that scans.
And then, once we disrupted the plan, I guess the wheels are in motion, and the Black Sun wasn't interested in not seeing that happen, I guess.
Well, he's hearing the sort of like this conversation, and I'm assuming you guys are speaking this out loud, like kind of like
Yeah.
thinking out loud. So he's like, oh, if I win, we'd have enough money to at least get started. I don't know why she would want me to lose. Like he seems a little surprised, like maybe she's a gold digger, but like he kind of thinks she would be supportive, so he's maybe struggling a little thinking about it, like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know, Dre, have y'all had that conversation before? Like, oh, just one more race, baby, then I'm done.
Well,
maybe she wanted to kind of, I'm not, I know you love her, but yeah, maybe that was just kind of her way of trying to send a message.
Yeah, I think it's more of the gang with what happened to I don't remember the name of the gang leader. Hang on a second. I know I've written it one. Okay, yeah. T. There we go. T Nolo. Yeah. So it's like with T getting killed at the warehouse. Things are a little crazy here, and everyone's on edge. She heard about what happened to him and doesn't want me to get shot too, which I mean I don't want to get shot. he kind of smirks like, look, I'll race a thing 200 miles an hour, but like I don't like guns, kind of thing. He's afraid of guns. Doesn't like them.
Oh yeah. What warehouse was this by chance? I think I might have heard about that on the news.
Yeah, that was really weird, huh? Crazy.
He's Mac, give me what's your discipline?
My discipline is uh, it's just 2 green.
Okay. He's going to see if you're lying. Okay, so it's 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna go to that. Okay. Yeah. It's real weird. The day you people I've never seen before show up, someone gives my mom some kind of promise that they'll recover her, and the gang gets attacked. You can see some gears starting to turn. Like he's not quite there, but he is sort of tying some timeline items together.
Alright, I think at this point Mech's gonna keep his fat mouth shut.
Yeah, I mean, is there any way we can sort of we can contact this guy, right? We have his business card. Is there any way we can sort of maybe figure out a way to figure out where this girl is? Maybe we can get some sort of job related to transporting her or transporting somebody and figure
He
out a
did
way to.
offer us a job, which is interesting.
Yeah, we got an open line of communication here. What could we do with that? And also, hey, the question for Dre is, assuming these people are trying to make money by betting on a competitor, who are they betting on? Who should we talk to? This person? Maybe they can lead us the right direction.
He kind of gives you like a shrug. He's like I guess the next trendy person would be Lauren, but I don't know. He's kind of the pretty boy. It's like he's he's like the face that they'd want to put on TV. Is kind of the impression you're getting from what he's saying about this guy. Maybe he's good, but mostly he's there because he looks ready for the promotional material.
Right.
All right, yeah, we'll talk to Pretty Boy Lloyd after this, see if he has anything to tell us. But in the meantime, I mean, what should we do? We got this connection. We could maybe try to milk it for something here.
Oh, thank you for the first time chat from Sam. Hey, welcome. Yeah, so I have no idea where you'd find Lauren, but I don't know. He's the type that would be at the governor's estate for the party. He kind of gives you like a look. I mean, they invite everyone that's in the race. He kind of looks, sort of sees some looks. He's like, yeah, it's just I don't know if I want to go. It's a bunch of upper crust types. He's gonna look at Chal. He gets the impression Chal's the rich girl.
Oh yeah, that party's gonna be lit. Fury Guy's gonna be there, I heard.
Might be some good barbecue.
Oh, that's what they have. They have catering. Last time they had that guy that always makes fish and calls people lonkeys. I don't know. It's a weird expression, but he was popular on the one channel.
Oh, Mordok Glamsy. Yeah, that guy's great.
Exactly. Yeah. He kind of gives you the yeah. See, I know. I knew you were my kind of person. But he's still he's like so great. You guys, you know who's got her. So what are you doing here? If you can go, get her. I guess I need to talk to her about this thing if she's in on it.
Yeah, we're gonna need to patch a couple of blaster holes before we go back out there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how does long resting work in this game?
You guys will, if you guys go back to the ship and crash, you will be able to
Okay.
and recover your strain.
I think we want to. I have a feeling the party's going to want to patch up before we
And
get
then-
a
and then head
potential
out.
another blaster fight.
Mm-hmm.
So
Trying to think. Oh, just kind of out of character. Anything else you think we need to know from this guy? Because I have a plan.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
excited.
all right. I like the sound of a plan.
May or may not involve getting Champ blown up, but we'll see. I can't
The
promise that.
classic plan. That's a
The old Chal special.
Exactly. I think that's actually step one to most of Chal's plans. She like pre-drafts them, and like step one, blow up Champ, and then like leaves step 2, 3, 4, and 5 blank until she like
Profit.
needs it.
yeah. Step 1, explosives. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, question mark. Step 4, Champ probably doesn't get blown up, question mark. Step 5, profit.
That's just like the template.
Yeah.
Step 5, profit.
Well, I mean, I appreciate you letting me know that you still haven't gotten her rescued and maybe she's in worse trouble.
Yeah, we're doing great.
And that it's all her fault to begin with, so yeah, we'll follow up with you.
Yeah, just thought we'd brighten your day. See you around, buddy.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that. I gotta keep preparing. He kind of like walks off, murmuring like, "Oh, he sounds like he's pissed that you guys interrupted and gave him bad news because he was already not feeling great about her being." But he's gonna walk off, and his mom Erin is just gonna kind of stand there. Okay, well, I guess maybe go find her, and then he'll probably be in a better mood to chat about racing. And I don't know what the rest of you young ones like. She kind of looks at everyone. She's not sure what everyone's into. She's like the awkward parent who doesn't normally see their kids' friends, but like is trying to like wing it. Like maybe she wants to make a good impression, but
So she told us to keep it hanging loose. She told us to keep it hanging loose, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Little how you doing, fellow kids? Like a little awkward.
I'll make a cool check to see if I can pick up what she's putting down.
Roll me a force die.
Oh wow, okay. Am I getting some force vibes? Let's see. Ooh, 2 white.
You get the feeling she feels very strongly that you guys will be able to help in some way. You sense a lot of positive kind of vibes coming from her.
Nice, that's
Is there-
encouraging.
Yeah, ask her. Is there anything else we need to know about Yatta? Like, did you see any signs of her kind of being able to, I don't know, be capable of planning something like this?
Well, she was never the smartest, but maybe she's always just kind of played. She kind of looks around like she's a little embarrassed. She always kind of played dumb. Seems like maybe this is she has better. She's smarter than I gave her credit for. Is kind of the vibe you're getting. Roll for Stevie. Yeah, like she thinks she's not like the brightest, so yeah, sort of like she knows her, but like it's not a big fan. She just thinks she doesn't think she's good enough for her son. Is kind of the underlying vibe. She's like the mom who thinks her kid's a doctor.
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody will be good enough.
But
And,
I mean, you still want to see her, returned and alive, I assume.
Oh yeah,
I guess if she makes your boy happy.
Yeah, but I used to make him happy up until, well, he got into racing and girls. She kind of like shakes her head like maybe your kid's growing up a little too fast for her. You guys get a little bit of Cats in the Cradle vibes. Sad about her son being grown up.
Oh,
No longer being the only woman in his life.
Not to cry.
So otherwise, yeah, she'll walk you guys back out. A couple of the people outside sort of give you the, oh yeah, like we'll keep an eye out for you when you come back. So you at least won't get stopped by the the gang doing security.
Okay. All right. I guess maybe we just rest up at this point and then try to tackle.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, try to contact the. Sorry, I'm blanking on the guy's name again.
Gilroy.
Gilroy. There you go.
Yeah,
like the garlic festival. Exactly. Yeah. I guess probably rest up and do that. I mean, I don't know. It seems like that's our best bet. Just try to go in big hero style, like we always do.
It's been working out so well for us until now.
Yeah,
I do have an idea though.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hear your. Yeah.
I mean, if we're removed from this situation in our bunks, so if my instinct is correct in that this was Yatta's, machination, maybe we can do some trickery. I don't know with the Force you can do any like kind of like disguise or something, but to basically impersonate Dre and just like pretend he's in on the scheme. Contact our contact and just say, hey, the whole thing's off. We'll pay for damages or something. Basically, try to convince them that like the architects of the scheme are calling it off or something like that.
And if that doesn't work, then we can start blasting.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, okay, let me just make sure I'm understanding the plan, because it sounds crazy and crazy is fun. So you want to contact Gilroy, but disguise yourself as Dre and tell him that the deal's off, or basically try to tell him like you're not going to play ball, or I want to make sure I understand that.
My thought is that if it's Yatta's scheme to begin with, then we kind of, or no, how about we try to convince his mom to reach out to them and say that she was the actual architect behind the whole thing.
Okay.
I'm kind of spitballing here, but just thinking of. I mean, I'm okay to blow shit up. Don't get me wrong. But you can't have a plan go bad if you don't have a plan.
What if it was like we bring in the mom and she's like, "Look, I can convince my son to throw the race if you return the hostage, and like we'll do a hostage swap and like rescue her, and then like he doesn't throw the race." That wouldn't work. I can't imagine that they would buy that. I don't know. Maybe we could say she'll swap in as another hostage. We'll bring her in as a hostage, and then like try to rescue the other one. That wouldn't work either. That's probably a stupid idea. Yikes.
Because they said that we're under the impression that she's gonna die, even no matter what happens if she doesn't get rescued, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah,
him throwing the race, that's not what we're really concerned about here, right? Because we have
but they
the
still want him to throw, right?
the bounty
Like,
needs to get her back safe, right? So that's ultimately what we need to do.
yeah, but I'm saying like that's why they haven't killed her yet, is because they want him to throw the race. So if they could like somehow get an assurance he would throw the race, maybe they would like be willing to make a trade or something like that. Because they still presumably have a financial interest in this, right?
I mean, yeah, because the other angle to investigate potentially is like, who are they putting their money on? Like, who's going to be their big payout racer? When Dre throws the race. That's the other angle that we haven't looked at yet.
Maybe we get to their racer and blackmail them
And
to
kidnap
throw
their girlfriend.
It's kidnappings all the way down. I like it.
It's kidnappings all the way down.
Yeah, so the HoloNet article mentioned 3 racers. Well, actually 4 racers in the mix. You guys know Dre. Mick Terr be another one. He used to. You guys know that he used to be a pod racer that's now trying to branch out into something more, I don't know, rugged. And then Lauren, you guys know as Lauren Hale. He's kind of like the actor turned racer. So think like Patrick Dempsey type. Got too big for his soap opera, Grey's Anatomy. Now he's a racer. That. And the last name was a wild card entrant named Ben Yandel. And because you guys all read the HoloNet, you know, like 1,000 to 1, like to 2,500 to 1, like you get the impression like this is like a joke entrant or something, because like this is some like the odds are so ridiculous, like you're pretty sure it's a scam of some kind, like it's that level.
I mean, if someone were to bet on that one, they would get the most money out of it. Maybe they have something on all the racers.
Yeah, they might this might go like top to bottom.
But ultimately, I guess, we have a job to do. So do we want to put in the resources to, investigate everybody or focus on this? It's quite a pickle.
I guess, yeah, one thing at a time, right?
Do we have time in the day today to go talk to some of these people, or is it do we need to like rest up?
You don't know where anyone besides Dre is. Mick Terr, you have no idea like where he'd be at for lodgings. Lauren Hale, you saw basically like a Waldorf Astoria type place, like the nicest place that you're going to find on this planet. That you saw like paparazzi and stuff when you walked by. Previously, you're pretty sure he's in that hotel. It's I don't have a name for it, so if I think of a good name, I'll tell you. I've gotten that for flavor, but yeah, and then Ben Yandel, you have no idea who that is, and you like if you take some time and look on like the holonet, you can find a little bit of information about him. But like he seems like the random kid out of nowhere that like got dropped into the big event, David and Goliath. Most of the media talks about Dre and Lauren as kind of like the two favorites for the race.
I think I had some money on Bin Yandel, actually. Yeah, I put some money on Dre and some money on Bin Yandel. Maybe we should talk to Ben. I don't know. I hope he's not the guy, but at least I hedged my bets.
Yeah, if you guys want to beat feet, you can certainly go see if you can find out where he's at. And Dre did mention that like all the racers are invited to the thing at the governor's tomorrow. So you could probably talk to him there if he shows up. Like you think that like you guys remember that and go, oh, we could probably talk to them there if we get it and run the list.
Mech is very excited to wear a tuxedo.
You gotta go get one.
Hey, you guys just, why don't you all solve the problem? I'm going tux shopping.
Yeah, I still have to mold my shelf tonight.
Mech's hitting the
So,
It's gonna be a whole ordeal.
If you guys are hanging out on Tila's ship, at one point she is going to appear. Like basically, she came back to check on the ship and make sure it's still there. She hands a small key to Chal. Says, "Someone dropped this at Tori's for you. Something about something you left on the wheel." She kind of like shrugs and hands you it. You recognize it as sort of like a device that is like a if you ever go to like a theme park where they have like the lockers where you get like a little remote to like lock it and unlock it.
Oh yeah.
Like you press it into the like lock thing, or you could have a code. It's sort of like that. You know, oh, this is a thing for a like a public storage locker. Like think of the lockers that you'd have at like a train station in any number of like old movies for plot purposes.
Awesome.
You
Thank
have
you.
it. You have a key for
a
that,
plot
and
locker.
it's got a number on it.
We'll check it out in the morning. Thanks. Should we? So does Tila sleep here too? Or is she just popping by to check it?
She has like there's a space on the ship that you could see from the outside, but you did not have, but your like was locked when you guys got there. Her ship looks like let me your channel. Little like that. So the room kind of like the thing that looks like that like round window on the bottom between the strakes or whatever the word is that I'm looking for. Like that, like whatever that space is, you do not have access to it. So she goes inside there, and you're quite confident it's locked. Like it's sort of like a bedroom.
It's her quarters, yeah. Is there anything we want to do before before we turn in for the night? Still trying to think what the best strategy is here. I guess, yeah, talking each of the racers and see if they've noticed anything or been contacted in some way or another. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. Any thoughts?
I mean, how much time do we have left in the day before we?
By this point, I'm gonna say it's like 8:00 in the evening. You guys got to the ship probably around 6:00. You have been able to help yourselves to like some random snacks. Like there's like a little pantry in an area you can see, and you guys are able to like have some food and drinks to like eat and discuss this.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's too late to do too much, like trying to find people. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but it just seems like we probably won't have. Well, I mean, we could. I mean, it's not that late. I guess we could probably take a few hours and go out and look for like a pilot. But I assume they're not going to be at work, for example, so we have to find their quarters. I guess we do know where what's his name is. That fancy hotel that's unnamed. We should flip a destiny point for flavor to give it a goofy name.
Flavor.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally cool. I was thinking about going to like a terrible the guy from Motel 6 impression, Tom Bodell.
Tom Bodett.
Yeah. This is Tom Bodett at the Tion big time hotel place. Leave a light on for you. I don't know, they got like a jingle. Fancy hotel in Tion. Okay, that's the new jingle. That's a free bit of flavor you guys get.
All right. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you know you're pretty sure that's where he would be staying. You guys don't know where Dre is, but you know he's staying busy. Ben you've never heard of, and Mick, or I don't remember why it's called Mictor, but yeah, he's somewhere else too. So if you want to go look for someone, you can. If you want to call it a night and pick up in the morning, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm down to go take a look if y'all want to.
Yeah,
but I know people are wounded, so I don't know how maybe we should just do it in the morning. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we probably
Do
aren't
we wake up
gonna get
early or
another
something?
fight.
Because it's kind of early evening, you know.
We probably won't
Yeah.
get in a
Early
fight
start of
with
the day.
any of the racers, but like, yeah, we're pretty fucked up.
It was a busy day.
It was a busy
Yeah.
This is
day.
all in the course of one day, so.
Yep. You guys had a very busy day. Got shot and punched quite a bit. But no one was blown up this time, which is, huge steps
Which
in the
is
right direction.
unusual for us.
The first, for sure.
Hey Tila, can we raid the minibar?
In the there's no mini bar in the fridge. There is not alcohol.
Oh, bummer. This will be my first night going to bed sober in a long time.
I mean, you can go out. You can go out and
Learning
have.
more
And
about Chal all
you
the
can
time.
go back to the. You can go back to the Chili's Express, not the Chili's 2. But the Chili's Express and have a drink.
I am actively
really
bleeding,
want,
I guess. So. I think
stabbing
I'm okay
yourselves
calling it a night.
with stim packs or just going to sleep. Probably a good thing.
Is there any like honey or nectar in the fridge? Like delicious insect food?
Sure. There's honey protein bars.
Oh, good. This would be my first night going to bed without honey in a long time. Otherwise,
Hold on, let me try to
Pretty
make you
funny.
a honey frappe or something.
no, I've
T-
already
T-
had one of them
it-
frappes. That didn't work out well for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say if Tila
Save that
finds
for
out
the
you're trying to make a
explosions.
bomb in her kitchen, it's probably not gonna go super well.
No hospitality. Okay, fine.
Hospitality these days.
You do find black tea. So if you want some tea, you can have tea. Just no frappe stuff.
Yeah, I'll have some tea. Sounds nice.
All right. Well, if everyone's going to bed, you guys can heal yourselves and get back some strain. Y'all were able to not be shot to pieces or blown up. Does anyone have any critical injuries left over to try to recover? I don't remember.
Don't think so.
I do.
Did Punchy land any crits on Chal earlier, or I feel like that was the only.
I got knocked out. I don't know if I got any crits.
I don't think you got crit. Yeah, I think you just did a fuckload of damage.
Okay, let me see.
Crit on the last combat.
You did get a crit, but it was a very minor one. Or at least that's what I wrote down. You have a 1 purple medicine check to try to heal your crit.
Who is that? Was that Chal or me?
That was Chal.
Oh, okay.
Two success.
Nice.
Okay, you are no longer this number. You are no longer slowed down.
Okay.
Is
the
it a
worst thing
full
in the
heal with the long rest? Like back to reset?
Yeah.
Or okay. Goodbye.
Okay,
token.
so we can flash ahead to morning, and whatever time you guys want to get up. When you get up,
As early as
whatever
we can,
time it is.
probably. We got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Hila's door is closed. You have no idea if she's there or not. You didn't wake anyone up. So you guys are sitting around, sort of like a little crew lounge in her ship.
Oh, I'm at 6 in the morning. I don't have a latte, so what's the plan?
Chal's gonna be cranky.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get you a latte at the Chili's and then use those communicator terminals or whatever and see if we can talk to this Gilroy guy, find out if we can get some out of him.
What are we? Oh, well, I guess a couple things. Who's gonna take point on that, and what are we gonna ask them?
Well, I guess see if we get a job. Maybe we do something about that. Yeah, probably should be Mech here.
That's my
I mean,
persuasion stiff.
Can we? I don't know. Can we do a job for them in one day and get a turnaround?
Seems.
Well, it's more as a pretext to get the girl, you know, see if we can get some sort of, you know, meetup or something.
Maybe getting the girl back can be like payment for us doing a job for Gilroy.
Seems like he probably doesn't really want to part with the girl, but who knows? Maybe we can convince him to.
I like that.
We can get him through the race or something.
I mean, the worst he can do is say no.
I mean, we can guarantee that Dre will throw the race. You know, we'll do the job, and our payment, you know, will just be the safe return of the girl, and we'll guarantee that the race is thrown.
Okay, so your
problem is well, I just want to say they sort of paid us to sort of forget about the girl, and if we kind of directly bring up the girl, I feel like that might sour things.
That's a good
We
point.
did also lose the
Yeah.
payment, so we actually didn't get paid.
Well,
Yeah.
They thought, in other words, they thought that we sort of didn't give a shit about the girl, right? Is how we left it. And I feel like maybe we should try to trick them into thinking we still don't give a shit. We just want to do some job, but see if we can figure out where the girl is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I hear.
that's a pretty good
That's
angle.
good too, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not their problem that we immediately dropped the credits on the ground after they paid us to do a thing. So
Maybe we
Yeah,
can
that
like
was an expensive triumph for me to get.
right?
yeah, maybe if we like meet up with them, we could like get plugged into their network and I don't know, find
Just get more
hints of
information.
communications or schematics or something.
Yeah.
Is there a way we could like I don't know, maybe Tila would know something about this. Is there any kind of tech that exists where we could like trace the call or something, that we got this communicator chip thing, but like we could get more information about where they're coming from just by being on the call with them? Or is that, I don't know if that tech even exists in the Star Wars universe.
There is equipment where that would let you do that. You don't have any.
Yeah, I figured.
It's sort of like you could theoretically get something in the middle if you had the right tools or expertise, but without the specialized gear, that'd be the kind of thing that would be just like impossible. You don't have enough to MacGyver an improvised version.
Gotcha.
But I like where your head's at. That's a good idea. And there's nothing saying like you couldn't meet up with them and try to get like a cheap tracker bug or something on someone. Those would be
I was
kinds
thinking
of
about
things
that
you
when
could
we
do.
were when they were taking her originally. I was like, oh shit, if we had a tracker we could throw on one of their, if we could slip on in her pocket before they took her, that would have been good. But yeah, we don't have that.
Well, can we buy a tracker? How much does this cost?
Yeah,
Can we
there
go
is
check
actually an
at a
item.
store or something?
Just because I don't know, but is there any like force shenanigans you can do to like locate people or try to contact people?
Not that Biddy has.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't find the exact item, so I'm gonna make something up. Hopefully, I don't destroy the game by
Random DM bullshit go.
Yep, exactly. You are able to find kind of like think of it like something similar to like what you would imagine. What's the Apple like tracker thing you can stick on people? Air tags, something.
Yeah.
You get something like that. It's about 70 credits, which is it's kind of you're able to find some models on this world. You can either get like a really fancy one that looks nice and professional and discreet, and that is 300 credits, or you can get like one that's meant to like you sew this into your kids' clothing so you can find them if they run in public type thing. It's got like a I don't know Fisher Price baby's first tracker, but
it's like
that's
pink and
and
plastic.
that's just 100.
On it.
This
Yeah,
job's starting
exactly.
to get pretty expensive.
I mean, we have a fair amount of money. I think I have
too bad, right?
like 1,800 credits or
Yeah.
something. I think.
You guys also have have those blasters you can trade for. You could try to find and unload. You picked up as loot from the warehouse a pawn slip for Donnie's discount droids and pawn.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
Forgot about that too. Awesome. Yeah, let's check that stuff out.
So it's you guys got up at about 6, so it's let's say it's like 7:45. It took you a little bit to find the tracker, and assuming you're doing that, it's 90 credits. I think is what I said. So someone mark that down. You guys drop 90 credits, and you now have a tracker. It's a encumbrance 0 thing. It's I don't know, like like smaller than a thing of it's about the size of like a like Apple AirPods case thing. Like it's pretty small. You could stick it on someone without too much trouble.
22.5 credits if we split it 4 ways.
Sounds good.
Put in 23.
And I guess while we're out and about, I'll check my Amazon locker.
Cool.
Good point.
Anyone going with Chal?
Yeah, I'll go with Chal.
Are you just gonna walk behind her and sweat profusely?
I know what? I know you're looking at my ass, and I'm okay with
and
that.
Chal's a girl.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and canonize Mech being thirsty for Chal with a Destiny flip. Maybe he's self-destined.
Only one? I feel like
that costs more than one Destiny point to make a character choice.
Okay, you guys get 2, and for whatever reason, Mech is really thirsty right now. He may not be in the future. He may not always be
But for
thirsty.
this session,
but
Mech,
yeah, he's got the
Chal.
inappropriate, like the awkward timing of his like he's sort of like the kid who's got to give a presentation in front of the class that has like an awkward random pubescent boner for no reason. Like just,
Oh, that's too real, man.
Chal,
Too
how
real.
was that?
yeah,
motorbike
where he's
ride? Pretty fun, right? Pretty fun motorbike ride. That was great piloting. You should probably check your locker.
Yeah, that was great. You're just such a good friend. Thanks for driving me.
oh, the friend zone.
Right.
I think I just took like 4 strain for flashbacks.
Yes. Emotional damage.
Yeah, the DM's taken strain. That's psychic damage. Straight, it bypasses soak. Ow. Okay, so you guys find, kind of in like the public terminal area of like the spaceport. There's a locker lines up with the one that's on your thing. You don't see anyone paying any attention to you. There's people kind of coming and going. It's kind of loud because there's people coming in for the race. So you kind of get this is like really where things are starting to ramp up. But otherwise, yeah, people are just going about their day. Some people are putting stuff in or taking it out. It seems like it's just kind of like a travel hub with something going on.
Yeah, I'll pop that baby open.
Oh, so you take the key, stick it in the thing. It opens like any other simple locker. It does the thing where it retains the key, so it goes beep and then stays in. But it unlocks, and inside you see, think like a duffel bag. It's a pretty good sized duffel bag.
Do I recognize it?
You've never seen this bag.
Okay, I'll zip it open. Take a peek.
Okay. Give me a unopposed perception.
Are my eyes closed right now?
That's what we're gonna find out.
What do your Chal eyes see?
I know what's in there, but you can maybe find something else that's cool.
What do your Chal eyes?
1 success, 2 advantage.
Okay, so yeah, you take a look in the bag. You recognize the stuff that you had left behind on the wheel. Your grenade launcher.
Woo!
You find it's a little disassembled, so it doesn't look like a grenade launcher because those are super illegal. So someone brought you that. You found the rest of your explosives that you had on your character sheet that you didn't have on you. I don't remember which note I wrote down what you have on, but
Well,
I guess I'm keeping track of that. Yeah, otherwise that's pretty much it. It just looks like a nondescript bag. You don't see anyone around. You can just zip it closed and be on your way.
My makeup bag has made it here. Cool. Yeah.
There we go. It took longer than I had planned, but I definitely got you your things back. You also, when you count, you have one more non-lethal, like sticky grenade.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I feel like I might need that.
Yeah. That was what your extra advantage got you.
Awesome. The sticky element of that is like milk foam that you put on lattes.
Okay.
Maybe like caramel flavored. But yeah, we'll if I ever set it off, we'll see what happens with it.
Yeah, it will be coffee flavored. Okay, so by the time you get over there and pick it up, it's probably closer to like 9 a.m. People are starting to wake up. There's stuff going on. Got about 4 or 5 hours till the big party over at the governor's mansion. Stores are starting to open up, so if there's something you want to go try to find, what's the plan?
Well, I guess I'll go back with the group, I suppose.
We should go to the pawn shop, right, for that coupon, as well as maybe selling our guns, our extra blasters.
I'll follow your guys' lead now.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta go over to the secondhand droid shop and pawn.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, I'll say you guys all agreed to meet up over there at 9:30. You see a kind of little disrepair, dingy concrete sort of like building. It's not super big. Think like a small town America vacuum cleaner like repair store. So I don't know. You could probably fit like 6-10 people inside if there's not too much inventory around. But it's kind of a small shop. It's got like classic vibes of like a neon looking sign. It says Donnie's Discount Droids and Pawn. There's some bars on the windows. Outside, there's signs advertising credits for gold. It seems like there's a big scam thing going on with that. Designed to take advantage of people. But you're able to find this shop because the deed tells you where it is, and it took about 10 minutes to walk over there. It's kind of not super far from the starport, just back a little ways. So yeah, you can go inside. You can have someone hang out outside. You can look around. What's the scheme?
I guess Mech will like. I'll hang outside and just kind of observe the street and the situation and make sure no one's gonna sneak up on us while we're turning in the pawn shop ticket.
Okay.
I'll hang out with Mech.
Binocular
I'll hang out with
pat
my
down.
good buddy.
All right, I'll go in, I guess, with our stuff that we need to pawn as well. It was like a coupon, right, as well, that we got.
Yeah, you basically have like a little claim slip, or a for a droid of some kind, and if you want to try to bring in your blasters that you recovered from the swamp, you can do so.
I mean, does this seem like a good place to pawn blasters, I guess? Or to sell blasters?
Give me a streetwise at 2 purple.
I'm really bad at streetwise. Alright, let's see. Oops. Zero success, 3 threats.
All right.
Okay, so
Hello, fellow black marketers.
okay, so as far as you know, this place could
fine.
probably buy blasters. You don't have any reason to think you couldn't pawn stolen blasters here.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just start with the ticket thing, though. But I don't know. Sorry, what's that?
I mean, you've got the stuff on you. So you can bring them in or not. Yes, Clocky, exactly. What are you buying? Yeah. So if you guys can decide that, if you want to just lead off with the claim ticket, you see a human guy sitting behind the thing. his name tag says Stu. He's got kind of like it's sort of like a bowling shirt, like a bowling team shirt. In jeans, he's kind of like behind a plexiglass container of some kind. Um. So like maybe like think of like your stereotypical like kind of like shop that's maybe reputable but in a bad spot. Like they maybe have been robbed a few times. Yeah, guy kind of looks up at you as you approach. Yeah, welcome
Hey, Stu,
to
I got the claim ticket here. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, he goes, welcome to Donnie's Discount Droids and Pawn, bro. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I just got this claim ticket to redeem here. What do I give this to you?
Yeah, man. Can I let me take a look at this, man. He's kind of like gesturing forward a little bit. So
All right,
if
I'll
you
hand
hand
it
him,
to
if you okay, so he's gonna take it and he looks at it a little bit, and there's like a little like a scanner type thing that he like waves it by, and it beeps and makes like a little blue light flash. And he goes, okay, gotcha, right on the system. Very cool. All right. So how did you want to like pay the balance?
What's the balance? What balance are we talking about here?
Well, it was 49 credits, but with penalties and interest, and he's like pressing a couple buttons. It's gonna be like 120 credits, bro.
Yeah, all right, I'll pay 120 credits.
All
Very
right, cool.
much
So
a
he
box
will
of
take
shit.
your money and press some buttons on the register. Like you drop the money into like a little thing that like opens and like blocks your hand, and he can put his hand in and grab it. So he presses some buttons. The light that's blue at the register is now green. You're pretty sure that completed your transaction. He goes into back. Says 1 sec. Comes back out with a droid that let me pull up a picture because it's pretty great. And I definitely made custom art for this droid.
Nice.
You see an R3 droid. It's got black treads, white main body, and red and blue colors. Clear dome. The red and blue on those stripes sort of looks like a bow tie. You're pretty sure that that it's designed to like look kind of handsome. Like that seems like a decision someone made to like customize the droid beyond just a model. But it follows Stu out and whirs around the counter and beeps at you. Sort of like, hey, how's it going?
Hey there, droid. I'm doing pretty good. How's yous?
So he's gonna kind of whistle and be like, oh, I'm fine. I guess you're my new owner. Thanks for picking me up. And he's gonna kind of look at you expectantly, like, okay, so what are we doing?
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. The boys are hanging out outside. I got some other business to do in here, so why don't you go make friends with them, and I'll say hi to you in a little bit.
He says, okay, I will wait outside, and whistles off and strolls off. And outside, you guys see the droid, and there's a picture of wheel towards you, and ask if you're with the winged one inside.
Oh my god, you've got a little bow tie. That's so cute. Holy shit. This is the best droid out. Chal, look at the droid.
Oh yeah, this is going
got
my
the bow
space
tie.
insta.
All right, everyone, make me a discipline at 2 purple. I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm not great.
flip one of these. Something flavorful is going to happen.
1 failure.
2 failures.
One
Okay.
fail.
No,
Wait,
2
hold on.
you had
success,
2
1
successes.
Oh,
advantage.
2 success, 1. Okay, there we go.
Okay, everyone who failed, you find yourselves very smitten with this cute little droid and the bow tie.
Aw.
Whoever failed thinks the bow tie is stupid and for dorks. And
Wait, whoever succeeded thinks the bow tie, Steven?
whoever failed, everyone,
Oh, I see.
yeah, everyone else loved it. So
Someone just bought the upgraded model, and all they did was paste a bow tie onto it. Lame.
So those vertical blue lines, on like as you think about the bow tie, you realize those sort of look like suspenders. Like he's very well dressed.
This is a very dapper
He's a
droid.
dapper boy.
No, he's a nerd. He looks like a nerd.
Is this
I
like
kinda,
a
like-
custom job, or is this like from the manufacturer of the
Yeah,
fancy?
can I inspect it and just see if it's like, is this out of the box? Has this been customized? Does it have any?
Yeah,
Like,
give
what
me
can it do?
give me a 3 purple mechanics. To sort of get I am up and see what you know.
One success, 2
Oh.
advantage.
Cool. So you can tell he appears to be a custom model of some kind. You've seen this line of droid before. You know it's an R3 droid. This one has a transparent like head, so you can see like the inner like electronics. The black wheel things, that's normal. Some blue stuff is normal, but you could tell he's definitely been painted. And there's some grime on him that tells you it seems to be pretty old. But for this your advantage, you think it's pretty clean. Like the dirt that's there is old, but considering how these droids typically are worked, he's less dirty than you kind of would have expected. Particularly, sort of knowing how old this model generally is.
Interesting. And for its functionality, is it kind of like, I guess, like an R2, where it's just like you get multi-purpose, like a lot of little tools and gadgets?
Yeah. So what's gonna happen is R3 here. He is R3CH. You get the impression this is a British guy named Rich. If you were going to do a voice in your head to imagine how this talks, this is a very British droid. He's very dapper. He's got the bow tie. He's got suspenders. Maybe, maybe he's like more of a office droid or something. And
Yeah, I say, Rich, show me what you got. Demo mode.
Okay, so the C stands for computers, and the H stands for hospitality. So he apologizes. He's not really able to do much for you right now besides dispense tea, but he will dispense you some hot tea if you would like.
Ooh, oolong.
Oh, I will convert you into an espresso machine one of these days.
The second I get my hands on a wrench, you're turning
Once
into
we
an
get back to
espresso
the ship, you and me, baby.
Yeah, he apologizes, but he says he has some kind of malfunction where some of his functionality is not available, but he can make you tea. If you want tea and give him a cup, he will give you tea.
R3 dispense tea.
He indicates that you should provide a beverage because he's not going to waste tea.
Follow
on the
my
ground.
commands.
He wanted to tea himself?
He
tea on the ground.
you don't speak
Tea
binary,
time.
but if you spoke if you,
I can't tea when people are looking.
yeah, if you spoke binary, you would understand that he just blurted a slur at you in binary. He's not going to waste good tea on nothing.
Oh my god.
It goes against his programming to be wasteful of resources that could be used to entertain.
All right, I'm
'cause
adding
he's a
that to the
hospitality
list of
droid.
things to fix.
T on command module.
Now we're gonna have to walk the droid so it can go tea.
I know why this is so funny to me. It's awesome.
Did I stutter?
Yeah, hashtag binary slur. That's R3CH. Yeah, that's Rich here. So while he's outside, Biddy, you were gonna talk to Stu about some blasters.
Yeah, hey Stu, I got some real good merchandise for you here. Take a look at these blasters. Totally came from appropriate provenance, I assure you.
All right, give me a negotiation. If you're going to show him the,
Ready?
are you gonna like set the merchandise on the counter? Are you gonna tell him what you got?
Yeah, I'll put a blaster on the counter for him.
Okay. And add 2 blacks because this is not a place that normally. 2 purples. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Let me try again. 2 purples.
2 blacks, 2 purples.
And I actually get 2 blacks, 2 purples. Okay. And I get to add. I get to roll 2 force die with negotiation as well. 3 failures,
Yep.
3 advantages. Well, I can potentially fix that with force die, but I'm not rolling very well. So I got a black and 2 whites. I guess in theory I could spend all of that to negate the failures.
That would cancel out all 3 failures, but you still wouldn't succeed. You would just have it 0.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
I don't know
succeed,
how
but
much
you
that
wouldn't.
would help.
You have some
I
advantage.
guess I'll do it anyway.
In this case, the other way you could do this would be say, I'll just take the failures, but I'll stack those force pips into advantages, so then I have like 5 or 6 advantage. So maybe he would know, he would be able to refer you to a place that would take those.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll go with 6. I can get 6 advantage this way. Yeah, or I guess 5 without spending conflict. So I'll get 5 advantage.
Yeah, 5 is enough that he goes. Oh man, yeah, that's heavy, bro. We've got Wade's whimsical weaponry in pawn down the road. If you talk to my guy there, his name's Stu too. Or Stu. He looks, sounds, and like talks like me, but he's your guy. Like, tell him Stu sent you. He kind of gives you like the vapid surfer guy nod. He seems like he doesn't really care that much about his job, so he's just like kind of broing out.
Yeah, thanks for the advice. I'll go talk to Stu. Stu, see you later.
All right, man. Hey, take good care of Rich, man. That droid, he's so dapper. Yeah. So he says that as you guys leave. Now you're outside with the droid.
As Eorlax walks out, I'm shaking R3's. Give me the tea! Come on! Do as I say. I am your owner now.
Hey, don't mess with the
Yes.
pretty boy here. We gotta get to the weapon shop. Come on, droid.
I don't know. I don't like this one. I'll fix him. Don't worry.
Yep. So the weapon shop is at about another 15-minute walk. It's down the road a little ways. It's not super far, but the streets are filling up enough that sidewalks are getting a little crowded, and there's a lot of people that insist on walking 8 abreast at disinterested mom pushing a triple wide stroller speeds. So it's real annoying. But you guys can make it over there. If that's indeed the plan, you can try to unload the blasters.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you find Wade's whimsical weaponry and pawn. It's definitely not just I made the litter part and then had to add the pawn. But yeah. So you go inside. There's no one. There's no one really pawning anything. It's just a guy behind a very similar place. Like you would almost swear this was the same shop. But there's weaponry and stuff behind the guy. It seems like maybe like a questionable pawn shop that maybe sells weapons that were previously used in a homicide, and you can get a great deal.
Hey, Stu, how's it going? Stu sent me. Just thought I'd bring you some weapons here we need to sell to you. Haven't been using any murders as far as I know, so it should be good.
He's gonna look at one and just kind of pop the serial number into a system if you allow him to pick it up and to do his like kind of inspection.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so he's going to sort of run through the system. Yeah. So a little light comes on, goes yellow. He says, "So what are you looking to do? You looking to sell them? You looking to pawn them?"
Looking to sell, I think. Y'all want to sell these things, right? We're not holding on to them.
Yeah. And unless there's something cool in the pawn shop that we want to try to exchange for, probably we just want credits. Can I, investigate for random garbage?
Yeah, how about a robot that fucking works?
I mean, you could try to find. You could do another mechanics roll to find out what's wrong with him, or you could ask him what's wrong. Yeah, either or. But yeah, if you guys want to, I will let one person roll. It's going to be a 3 purple perception.
I've got a yellow and a green on perception.
Probably better.
And Biddy can do his insightful force assisting for 2 blues for whoever it's going to do.
Yeah. I'll give you a little booster. Yeah, I only have 1 yellow, so
Go for it, champ.
All right, 3 purple.
Yep.
Yeah, add 2 blue.
Yeah, the blues are in there. 2 failures, 3 advantage.
You don't find any. So you kind of browse through a couple of displays, look around. Nothing really looks that interesting. It looks kind of just like generic. Think like starter level gear. Like it's like maybe there's like one uncommon thing, but you can see that based on how they have it marketed, it seems like it's going to be overpriced and not worth it. But while you're looking, you do see a clothing boutique across the street. It's called Craig's Clothing. There may be a guy working there that's also named Stu. And you get the impression that, oh, hey, maybe if we're going to go to this party, we could get some clothing so we don't look like people that go shoot up everything, because maybe they wouldn't let us in.
Yeah, and I don't think Craig owns any clothes besides his whatever he's currently wearing, which is his clone armor, and it's probably really nasty. So yeah, after you're done pawning, Champ's gonna point out the door to be like, should we get clothes after this if we're gonna go to a soiree? Is that how it's pronounced, Chal?
You mean a kegger? That's what I'm used to. Yeah, I guess we get some fancy threads. I could pick out something cute.
Yeah, it's like a rich people's tailgating party is kind of the impression of all the vibes you've gotten from it. So let me. He says how many of those blasters do you have?
I think we picked up 4.
Yeah, I thought so.
My
Yep,
note said you had 5.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys only want to have 4, that's fine.
No, we'll take 5.
No,
Okay.
good.
Okay, so you set all 5 up. He scans them all, and he will offer you 204 credits for the lot of them.
It seems reasonable enough to me. Guess we split it up, 51 apiece.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Okay, so if you're gonna take that offer, he'll take them, and
I mean, can I try to negotiate, or should I just? I mean, I guess I've already.
You can
I thought I
certainly
already kinda did
negotiate.
try to negotiate, right? I see.
Yeah, that negotiate was because what you're trying to sell is something that's legal but a little unusual. Negotiation was to let you sort of find a place that would buy these.
Gotcha,
So
I see.
that's how you ended up here. So if you want to negotiate with this guy, it's
That makes
fine.
sense.
It's just
Yeah,
another
yeah.
roll.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll give it another try. Pretty good negotiation.
And this stew is actually pretty good at his job. So it's a red and 2 purple.
The stew is paying attention.
Yeah, this stew.
I do get to roll some force die. Ooh, that's not good. 1 failure, 2 advantages, 1 despair.
Okay.
But I can roll some force die.
A despair. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The stew punches
Well, let's see.
you.
So I got 3 white pips though, so I get to add 3 successes or advantages to that. I guess probably successes.
Yeah, so that would get you. Yeah, you could add a success at
2
2 successes and an
advantage, 1
advantage. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will trade you your advantages to turn your despair into something that's a little bit milder. You can call them offset.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Just because like I probably should make this harder, but he's gonna kind of turn the screen and show you a little thing that basically shows that like your gun isn't like used in a crime, but it also is technically not registerable. Like it's sort of like a this was a manufacturer like prototype, so it doesn't have like a serial number, so it's not really legal, which is why he's not paying top dollar, because he's only going to be able to sell it for shady stuff. It's pretty risky for him to have these.
I see. Well, that's reasonable. I mean, I guess we'll just sell.
So he's sort of like, look, man, he's like these things can be hard to move, so I got to make sure I can get some money.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, if he's not gonna move on the price, that's fine. We'll just,
he's basically like oh look, man, I'll give you what I can give you, but like I still gotta leave some money in there.
Sounds good. All right, I'll take what he's offering then.
Cool. You no longer have those weapons, and you now have the 204 credits.
Nice.
And he goes, so anything else I can do for you, bro? He's like, we've got stuff for sale. So he offers kind of like the well, you can like he'll sell you a very tactical lighter that you can use to impress your poser friends. Who, you know, the kind of people that shop here normally are the ones who are really fond of a certain constitutional amendment about not quartering soldiers. That's the one they get up in arms about. Um,
That's good. That's really good.
No one wants to quarter stormtroopers. They are not. They are not pleasant.
Exactly.
Do they have tactical fingerless gloves?
Yeah. You can buy those. They are 10 credits. They are simple. They are basic clothing. They have no stats and no hard points, but you can have tactical fingerless gloves.
It makes you feel powerful, though. I'm just interested in getting the fancy clothes next.
Okay. So if you're done in there and you want to go across the street to Craig's Clothing and Pawn, everything's and Pawn in this part of town. Not really sure why. It just seems like that's a thing. So walk in and there's some people looking through racks of stuff. Think like moms and teenagers that don't want to be there with their mom types. Some young adults like you see some people that would be wearing like lumberjack stuff, but like with big like hipster glasses and like a fedora. Like you see some weird types in here, but you also see like some family types. Seems like they cater to everybody. Moskaw, I will pet the doggas. Wrap up here. They all get petted treats. I'll share those on Discord. But you take a look around. There seems to be sort of more clothing that's a little bit like less sort of generic, which is sort of what everyone has. Just sort of like you can go anywhere and sort of blend in. You sort of recognize some of the styles, some of the fabrics as being kind of what you've seen the locals wearing. This is sort of like a not quite like a Gap outlet, but that's not totally far off. Like a little bit between like that and like an Old Navy. Like it's not super high end, but you can get something that looks nice and isn't going to cost you a lot. What are you guys looking for?
I'm gonna say that Champ's fashion sense is exactly like -6. So he has no idea what he's looking for. I think he gravitates towards like really bright colors, and if Chal wants to help him, she'll say that you can't just put any bright colors together. They have to like match.
I'm just looking for
we have a roll. Okay. So everyone give me a 2 purple outer rim.
Ooh.
And Champ, if you want to roll a familiar sons, you may.
Unopposed.
I would also give some.
Roll a what?
A familiar sons. It's 3 purple against I think warfare.
Okay.
Nada. 0 success, 0 advantage.
Warfare.
1 failure, 1 advantage for me.
0 success, 1 threat.
Okay.
One failure, 1 advantage.
Okay. So for all right. So the way this is gonna work is you guys all are pretty sure you have a good grip on the dress sense, and you find some stuff that you think would fit in perfectly at the party.
Did anyone see that roll?
Nope.
No one succeeded. So you're all pretty sure that
we're all very fashion confident.
Yeah. So you thought of the planet, and you ended up sort of picking out items for yourselves. It's a little bit like the greaser. Like think you watched Grease, and you're like, hey, the way these guys are dressed, that's perfect for a black tie affair. So you're gonna dress them like swoop racers, but like kind of like poser street racers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like you pick out some clothing like that, and for a whopping 20 credits apiece, you can all have fancy new outfits that are street ready. They're just normal clothing. And depending on who you're talking to, they may give you boosts or setbacks on social checks.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's exciting. You guys are all able to find clothing that's reasonably priced. Anyone that wants it, you don't have to buy clothing.
I'm definitely buying
But it-
something slutty.
Like
Okay,
a little mini dress.
all right. We're gonna say goodbye to Sandra D, and Chal can get some hot pants exactly.
Nice.
And yep, we're about 4:10. I don't know how long everyone has left. I have stuff that we can go to if you guys want to continue, or if we want to wrap up after this, that's fine too. It's totally your guys' call. I just make sure you guys are hungry.
I think it's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
And,
Well, that leaves us a nice spot to jump into next time.
yeah.
We can just jump right into the party with the barbecue.
Yep.
Yeah, Clocky and I have both been sleeping like crap, so we're both
If
not
you're
our.
wondering why, like,
we've
we
been
probably
si-
weren't as chatty.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not on our best game today, so yeah, it'd be fun to do the party when we're not feeling like crap.
Yeah. Let me just add a couple of things. Because this went in a different direction than I had expected, but I don't mind. So you guys all get 20 XP, and Colonel, you get a couple extra to bring you up to whatever the next interval of 5 is. It's like 2 more.
All right.
Whatever.
Nice.
We will say you guys got to apply experience or whatever while you slept, and we'll hand wave it as a convenience. And then I guess if there's anything else you guys want to look for, you can talk about it in Discord, and we can figure out where that would leave you if there's any other shopping you guys want to do. But otherwise, you're all dressed up. Hopefully, someone was keeping track of the credits that I've handed out, and you guys now have a R3 droid named Rich.
Woohoo!
I'm so
You guys
excited.
seem
Take him to the party.
Oh yeah, we're definitely taking him to the party. He's already dressed for it.
That's fair.
He
You guys better
is
than us.
indeed a hospitality droid. Yeah, R3CH. Yeah.
Team
So I can tell everyone here. It's not really a secret. It's named after my buddy Rich from like GTA RP, who's a British guy but insists he loves coffee and not tea. So Rich,
Nice.
if you watch this, now you're a tea droid, sucker.
And you tease
li-
yourself.
Yeah, it's literally just a stupid. It's a stupid meme, but yeah.
Don't
so
worry,
on
I'll
that
fix
front,
it.
I'm gonna stop the recording here.